on the draw, it's Henderson. And nothing materializes there. Just fortunate to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Mike, so often we see when a draw play is called, so much of the success depends upon what look do you get from the defense. In this case, they dial up a blitz. It could be feast or famine. In this case, it's famine. The blitz runs right into the draw. They get stopped. No gain.
2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's May. That is over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jerry Jones. And a nice return here as well. He takes it up to the 45-yard line.
May's pass. Intercepted. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Hey, Lion. Here we go.
This drive begins with a run by Tootin. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 44-yard line.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Big Christian Ellis gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down. They put Strange in motion. Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. That is brought in. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Let's go.
A run on 1st and goal. Down to the 2. He gets about 3 yards on that one.
At the 2-yard line. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal.
Hey.
Tootin will get into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Touchdown, Jaguar.
Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Jaguars will take a 7-0 lead.
Jaguars 7, Patriots 0. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
On first down, they go back to Henderson. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
And they're not going to snap it. We have come to the end of the first quarter of play. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football. They've got it with second and 3 coming up. Off the play fake, it's May. That's caught downfield. Dobbs.
May's pass. Complete to Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, New England.
Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Pats will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Here comes DJ Dallas on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
First and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Here's the 24.
On the ground, it's Cheaton to start the drive. The defense all over that one. They'll come up with a stop, and it's no gain.
No gain on the play.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Christian Ellis gets him for a loss of 4. And that'll set up third down.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in third and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
Throwing now on third and long. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Here's Logan Cook now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20.
Their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
5-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Working out of the gun, it's May. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
You hear quarterback coaches saying all the time, let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Throwing on third down is May. Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find the throwing lane, and it sets up fourth down.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
25-yard line.
Lawrence going to give it to Tootin. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Right back to Tootin. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 5.
Here's Lawrence to throw. They set up the screen here for Tootin. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On the ground, here's Tootin. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Christian Ellis, they're on the stop.
Brings up second and 9.
From the 41, here's second and 9. Now they'll pitch it out here. And nothing doing there. He's going to go down behind the line.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
To throw is Lawrence. Over the middle, it is Strange. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes fourth down. They'll go. Tootin. And he is going to have the Jaguars first down. And he gets more than he needs. 4 yards. The pickup on that 4th and 2. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Back with more from Jacksonville after after this timeout. In some rhythm, good drive rolling. Here's another 1st and 10. In motion comes Thomas. A 1st down throw for Lawrence. Now a shot here, deep middle. He's got it! Here's Cam Little for the PAT.
Cam Little on for the extra point.
He's got it. And the Jaguars will move out to a 14-7 lead.
14. Patriots 7. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Henderson. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
Trayvon Walker on the stop. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Up the middle, it's Henderson. And he'll get this up to the 44. It is Jordan Lewis who brought him down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Third and a yard. He'll try to run for it with Henderson. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
They're going. It's May. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And he's going to have the Pats' 1st down. As this defense too loose there. Gain of 19 on 4th down.
1st down.
Here's May. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Patriots.
Touchdown, New England.
And that was just a great drive. Really, from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play call just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass was really everything they did. The entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Long story, it's a lot. Now my circle's so small that it's closer to a dot.
Hey, go. Hey, Summer, tight. Easy. Read up 24. Read 24.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're 2nd as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. see what they have for 2nd and 10.
Red on red. Hey, Ginger.
Throwing is Lawrence. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. This one is intercepted by Carlton Davis.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
Look at him go! And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score! 74 yards. Touchdown, New England. The extra point now for Borregales. The kick is good, so add one more. It will take a first half lead into the locker room. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Henderson now on 1st and 10. They'll take this forward for about 5.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. Throwing now is May. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. To throw now, May. He'll get this one complete to Brown. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Play fake. Here's May. First down throw there is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing is May. Open man. That's the tight end, Hunter Henry. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 15 in the air. First down, New England. They'll pitch it out to Stevenson. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
He was taken down.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly. And it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps. And with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
Throwing on second down. May hit as he throws and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third and long. May gonna look to throw. He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. And it's a gain of 19 to the 19-yard line.
19 yards.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
On first and 10, here's May. To the goal line and in. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, New England. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. No problem there on the extra point, and the Patriots have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game.
Andy Borregales to kick off for New England.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. DJ Dallas now to return. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
On first down, they'll go with Tootin. And no room to be found. He'll get this back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Travis Hunter was the intended target, and it'll be third down.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Over the middle, it's intercepted. Picked up by Robert Spillane. And the Patriots will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
At their own 43-yard line.
Give to Henderson, running right, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. To throw is May. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Ain't uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
That's right side and brought in by Williams. He's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
It'll be 1st down and 10. Out of the gun, here's May. And they're going to get to him and take him down back on the other side of midfield.
A loss of 7 yards. It's 2nd down.
On 2nd down, it's May. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
To throw on 1st down is May. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
May to the air once more. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. Catch is made. That is Williams. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. We see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
So often we see a team that's milking a two-score lead get very conservative, especially in the fourth quarter, but not this coach. He says, all right, I might have a two-score lead. I want to make it 3. He's trying to put as much pressure on his opponent possible here down the stretch late.
They'll run with Henderson. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. Borregales now for the extra point. That one is no good. Not even close. He missed it wide to the left. And the score remains right where it's at. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. He'll dump this out wide to Tootin. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st down, Lawrence. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So at this point in the game, Mike, offensively, I think for the offensive coordinator and the quarterback and everyone, they're just trying to build on something. Can you generate an explosive play? Can you bring just a little bit of energy to the huddle and to the sideline? Because throughout most of this game, not a whole lot's gone right.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. This will be 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Looking down the field, but that falls incomplete.
It just seems like the offense gets in their own way, and whether it's a penalty or a drop or whatever the case may be, it's these self-inflicted wounds. They've got to stop if this unit ever wants to reach their full potential.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He'll take a shot down the field. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go.